Welcome back, guys, to another video. So yes, I recorded like 3 videos yesterday for the portrait edition Queen Amidalas. So hopefully you guys went and watched those. Today we're gonna open another portrait edition, but this one is gonna be Queen Amidala and Qui-gon Jinn, just like I've been talking about it. So let's take a look at the box. This box is super big. So here it is. Literally, look at the size of this. Next to my face. But you can see Queen Amidala right there and Qui-gon Jinn. So here it is. I'm so excited for this one. And surprisingly, this one I got it for a very, very affordable price on, where did I get it? eBay? I think I got it on eBay. But the cool thing was that it was on eBay, but it was like literally in the town over where I live. So that was pretty cool. Here it is. Queen Amidala and Qui-gon Jinn. I don't know if we should open both of them. I do want to take her out for sure. Qui-gon Jinn, we should take him out too. That way we can post them next to my other figures that are out of the box too. But this box is pretty big. It is one of the biggest one. But I wish the back right here would have the windows just like the other ones. That way I can display this one. Because if I show you guys how I have the other ones, it's gonna look so cool. But let's go ahead and open this box. Okay guys, so here they are finally outside of the box. Queen Amidala and Qui-gon Jinn. And honestly, Qui-gon Jinn looks just exactly like the actor. Here they are. And it looks like they are in that scene when they're running away inside the palace, when they have gone back to the Naboo. Let's get them out of the box. I got them out of the box, and they're supposed to come with stands, right? So the stands on the box are this one's right here, this right here. And I was like, wait a second, what happened to like the bottom piece? Like I can't just put them somewhere, like it doesn't like fit anywhere in here. So I was like, well, where else could it be? But in the box inside there's another piece, and they're literally inside. So let me get these out. Okay, that took longer than expected. So let's go ahead and open these stands. Well, you guys, look at this. They're like a marble color. Here are these. This, and then we can grab this pieces. So they're gonna look like this. Okay, so now I have them out. Here's Qui-gon Jinn outside of the box. He does come with his lightsaber. And here is our Queen Amidala. Look at this. So awesome. Okay guys, so here they are outside of the box, and I displayed them with their little stands. So here's a big box, and here they are. Here's Padme, or Queen Amidala. Her outfit looks cool, very stunning, and definitely movie accurate. And here's Qui-gon Jinn with his robes and his Jedi outfit and his lightsaber. And here are the stands. That'd be cool if they had like the Star Wars logo here, but not complaining. They look really, really nice. Okay, let's go ahead and put them on the turning table and talk a little bit about them. Here is Qui-gon Jinn finally spinning on the turntable. And this figure is actually really, really tall. I don't know if they meant to make him super, super tall, but he's definitely like way taller than I expect them to be. And all the attention to detail, it is definitely there, from his face to all his clothing, his robe and his Jedi outfit, and down all the way to the boots and the stand, which is probably my favorite one, to be honest. And then I just figured something out, so I'll show you guys at the end something about the figure stands. This is robe, his belts, and like this is like really good quality fabric too. I think all these like collector's editions are good quality for sure. And not to forget, he is rooted. The hair looks really nice too. I'm just amazed by the face. Like, it's probably the most accurate figure we have of the Star Wars characters. Here he is. And then you can kind of see how far I had to step back because of how tall he is. Okay. Alright, so let's go ahead and bring Queen Amidala out. Here is the Majesty, Your Highness Queen Amidala, in her disguise gown. This figure just feels high quality. Like, I mean, like I said, all of them do, but literally the clothes, it's just like satin on the inside and velvet on the outside with embroidery, and the belts, the boots, the pants. It's just really, really cool. And then even the hair, like, look at this hairstyle. How did they do that? God only knows, because it is like really flat and it's just, you know, something cool. And then the face looks really nice too. She's not wearing like any makeup, I believe, but it looks really interesting. And then I'm pretty sure you can take off the coat and then everything else too. Okay, let's take a closer look. Here's the face. Definitely rooted. The hairstyle. And then here's the clothes. Look at that velvet and the gold. Ooh, here's the gun. Here's the belt. Sleeves. Her coat. Her pants. Down to her boots, and then the stand. Okay, then let me show you guys the trick I saw, or I didn't see, but I found out about the stands for the dolls. Hold on. Okay, so here we have both of the dolls, right, with their stands. And the stands do have like a interesting shape to them, as you can see. So I was thinking, like, what if they were meant to form a circle like this? You see how they kind of like, they don't connect, but they're like interesting like this. Like, what if they're meant to look like this? And I don't know if maybe there was like another 2 figures that came with this pack. I haven't seen them, but I'm pretty sure there should have been like a full circle for these figures. I don't know. I would have probably imagined Captain Panaka like behind her, so they can make like a circle. This. Look, see how they kind of connect? Like this, and something in the middle. I don't know. I'm gonna have to like Google or search to see if they're supposed to just stay like this or if they have other figures to connect. But nevertheless, here they are. This one. This one. Okay, and now let's go ahead and take a closer look at them in my hands.
So here is Qui-gon Jinn in my hands. He is super tall for sure. Look at him. Okay, but let's look at his face really, really close. He does have movement. And then look at this tunic and his belt. So here is the tunic. Very good quality, and it goes all the way in the back. This hoodie right here. Just put his hair in here like this. Wide sleeves, and it is attached. Oh, that's cool. So there's a little attachment right there. Oh, yeah, there's one here too. You can actually there like that. And he does have a hinge on his wrist and his elbow. And he does have nice pants too. The boots are actually really hard. I think they might be just glued. I don't know. And he doesn't have like joints here. It's just the ratchet joint here that goes like that. Let me show you guys the back. Here's extra stuff. And then here is his lightsaber. I don't know if his lightsaber is supposed to be curved, but I think he just curved like this because it was in the box for such a long time. I might have to just heat it up and straighten it out. But yeah, here's his lightsaber. But you could put it on his belt like that. Yep. Leave it like that. You could also just put it on his hand. Like so. Yes. And then we saw the stand already, so that's that. Okay, let's put him on the side. And let's take a look at Queen Amidala now. Pretty face for sure. Wish she was wearing a little bit more makeup, but you know, she has to be in disguise. Here's the back of her hair. The quality, look at this. Satin and embroidery in the inside, and velvet and embroidery on the outside. The sleeves are gathered here and stitched. So you can hold her gun. But you can kind of see it over here. They are gathered here too. She does have a belt, or you can undo her jacket. Yeah, she does have a shirt underneath. And she does have a belt. And she could have, or she could put her gun in this gun hilt. But yeah, she looks really, really nice. And she also has those ratchet bendy knees. No joints for the stalls. And here are the pants. But then here are boots too. I believe these are also glued. I don't think you can take them out, or you could, and I don't know, I feel like they just left that. I feel like this is her heel, so I don't know. But here are the boots. Oh, and then she does have her gun too, with melted plastics around her finger. A little pew pew. Yeah, I think she looks pretty good too. And then next to the other ones, she's gonna fit just in. Look at this. Let's go ahead and put them both on the rotating table one more time and see how they look together, rotating for us. Okay guys, so finally here they are. The Qui-gon Jinn and Queen Amidala 2-pack Portrait Edition. What do you guys think? These are actually very, very, very nice figures. Here they are. Let me know what you guys think. Alright guys, well that's gonna be the end of this video. Thank you guys all so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. I'm still gonna be posting a lot of Star Wars stuff because I still have a bunch of Star Wars toys, mainly the 12-inch figures to open and review. So keep an eye out for those. But to keep an eye out for them, I will show you guys the Padme collection right now. So hold on. Alright guys, and here you guys go. All of the Queen Amidalas from episode 1. What do you guys think? Look at all of them. So we have the portrait editions in the back and the play lines in the front. Alright guys, and finally here they are now, all nice and posed, right next to each other. All episode 1, Queen Amidalas. What do you guys think? Do you guys have all of these? And if you do, don't forget to comment down below. Alright, bye guys.